In this section of the tutorial, we'll take a look at some of the other configuration options available in the PrintIQ plugin. So a lot of the ones I'm going to talk about, they're found at the bottom of our PrintIQ Connect plugin configuration page. And we have a number of other configurations that you can set, all of which act as storefront-wide settings. In this tutorial, we'll show you where to locate these settings and explain what they help you to do. So I'm going to start by navigating to our Connect plugin screen and configuring our PrintIQ integration. Now I'm going to scroll down to our other settings section, and these are some of the options that we're going to cover in this portion of the video. Starting off with the General Account Manager ID. So this should be populated with the PrintIQ Account Manager ID that you want to be passed with every quote request. So do be aware that this is a fallback setting if an account manager is not set on a per department basis. Account manager IDs within PrintIQ can be found very, very easily. So if we go to the admin section up at the top of the screen, navigate to view users, and then we have these options here for AM only, so account manager only. And you'll see that all of the users that we have specified have all got this AM column with whether it's checked or unchecked to say whether they're an account manager. So I can refine this list down by saying account manager only. And then this is the username that I want to use. So in that same vein, if we want to set account managers per department, you do this by searching for departments and loading that up. And just to remind you, departments are generally used for things like controlling who can access certain products. If you want to control the delivery or payment options available to certain groups of users, these might often be done with departments. If I load up my department screen, one of the things you can see is that next to each of the departments, we have our familiar Connect Link button. Click on one of those Connect links, and quite similar to the interfaces we've seen in previous sections of this tutorial, it's basically waiting for an external ID. These options allow you to map an account manager to a specific department. The external ID should point to the relevant corresponding PrintIQ reference, such as Account Manager Test. Make sure you save that, and you can apply the same thing to each of the departments if you need to do so, so that they all have an account manager link. So looking next at our default customer code, this value is a storefront default. This is a fallback customer code that is used when an order is placed by a customer that does not have a customer code assigned directly to them. We also have a customer reference type. So we pass a customer reference field in with the quote request to PrintIQ, and this setting lets you determine whether we pass the order ID or the PO number if you're using PO as a payment method for this value. Also in here, we have order submission approach. So we support two methods of placing orders in PrintIQ. The first is to raise independent quotes for each order line item. This means that if an order contains multiple items in Infigo, then we pass this information to PrintIQ. We'll pass them as individual quotes. Each quote we raise will send an auto accept flag and means PrintIQ will automatically create job for each quote. The alternative, so append additional order line items to the same quote, is to link and combine all items in an order into one quote. So we'll generate a quote for the first order line item, and then for subsequent items, we'll append them to the same quote. Once all items are added, we'll then accept the quote, which triggers PrintIQ to create a job for the entire group, and then we pass along the final artwork files.